So, you have made it to the Nameless Isle. The air is thick with the scent of ozone and desperation. You're close, breathlessly close to the Council of Seven and the seat of divinity. But before you can claim the power of a god, you have to prove you can walk among them. The pilgrimage to the seven altars isn't just a tourist trail through a war zone. It is a fundamental necessity for any god-woken who intends to survive what comes next. Let's start with the practicalities. You want into the academy? You can't just knock on the front door. The Academy of the Seven is sealed by an ancient, powerful mechanism. While there are unconventional ways to bypass the main gate, the intended path requires the blessing or at least the recognition of the seven gods. Each altar provides a piece of the puzzle, the solar and lunar alignment. By interacting with the altars, you learn the fundamental cosmic alignment, sun or moon, associated with each race of gods. Without this knowledge, the lunar gate remains a riddle that will leave you standing in the rain while your rivals slip inside. You have survived the Fort Joy Ghetto, mastered Source in Reaper's Ghost, and now you stand on the Nameless Isle. The goal is clear, the Academy, but standing in your way is the lunar gate, a massive, magically sealed barrier that won't budge for any common sorcerer. To enter, and to understand the true stakes of becoming divine, you must first walk the path of the seven. Here's why the pilgrimage to the altars is the most important journey you will take in Divinity, Original Sin 2. You aren't just there to pray, you are there to feed. The Nameless Isle is a focal point of Source, and altars are the conduits. For a god-woken, the pilgrimage is a sequence of spiritual upgrades.
Struts on the platform, taking you in.
Moon!
At these altars, the veil is thin. You aren't just talking to a statue, you are communing with the fading essence of your patron.
She throws you a casual salute, turns and...
A successful communion can grant permanent stat boosts or unique insights. However, the gods are fickle. Fail to impress them, or approach the altar of a rival, and you might find yourself struck by a divine malady.
Weakling! You have wasted my time by coming here. My champion will ascend at the wellspring. No other can overcome trial by flame. There is no challenge, Godwoken. There is only flame. My chosen will overcome.
It's a test of your constitution and your resolve. This is the most vital reason. Though most God-woken realize it too late, the seven gods are not the benevolent parents they claim to be. By visiting every altar, not just the one dedicated to your own race, you begin to see the cracks in the facade. You witness the interconnectedness of the races and the sheer scale of God's vanity.
I want your eyes.
Through these interactions, you gather the lore necessary to understand what the divine actually is. Are you becoming a god to save the world, or are you just the next battery for a dying pantheon? The pilgrimage provides the context for the massive choices you will make at the heart of the Well of Ascension. The path to the altar is a gauntlet. The pilgrimage forces you to master the environment of the Nameless Isle itself. It turns a group of squabbling survivors into a coordinated team of potential deities. By the time you have touched the seventh stone, you haven't just traveled across the island, you have conquered the elements that define life in Revillon.
gentle heat. A sense of warmth and peace fills you. As you whisper your words, you feel the world around you melt away.
Hear my prayer. Save your children.
You wonder if this is what you think it is, an imp-built pocket realm. Within the Crimson Crystal, a galaxy of stars seems to twinkle, and beyond the stars lies a strange and wondrous realm. It's as you'd hoped. The stars swirl and move, and form a face, the face of an imp.
Looky, looky, looky here. What's red and black and blue all over? Oh! Righty, 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 right. Oh, very righty, right. Come inside.
The face dissolves, and the stars begin to swirl. And so too does your head, as you are taken to... Hostile threat detected.
In Divinity, power is never free. Walking the path of the seven altars is about more than just opening a door. It's about deciding what kind of divine you want to be. Will you be a humble servant of the gods? Or will you take the lessons learned at their crumbling shrines and forge a new path for Rivelin? The pilgrimage is the transition. You arrive on the Nameless Isle as a mortal with a spark. You leave the altars as a candidate for the throne. Just remember, the gods are watching and they are hungrier than they look.